afternoon, good morning, good evening, anywhere you are in the world. Yeah, this is Tomorrow's Opportunities, inspiring to act. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. We have a wonderful, a beautiful guest. She's going to answer a few questions and tell us a lot about herself. And I believe we're going to learn quite a lot. This is the success struggle story session of Tomorrow's Opportunities. Here we're bringing in ordinary people like you and I for brief interview to inspire, to encourage, and to motivate us. And Kemi Phillips is here today to do justice to our few questions we have. Welcome, Kemi Phillips. Can you briefly introduce yourself to our guests?
I'm a chartered accountant, a mother, and a wife. I'm self-employed. I run a property company with my husband. And well, even though I'm a chartered accountant, I'm not practicing as an accountant at the moment because what we actually do is property management. I've got 2 kids, and by the grace of God, they're doing well. And well, I think that's just a brief introduction about myself. I really don't have much to say about myself.
Good. Thank you very much. Sorry, apology. I didn't introduce myself in the beginning. I'm going to follow suit from Kemi. My name is Deborah Olukemi Suleiman. And I'm going to go straight to the first question. You're welcome, Kemi Phillips. Our first question goes, can you please share briefly with us a particular turning point where in your life something prompted you and helped you move from where you used to be to where you are? Just a short story, probably in achieving a particular milestone in life. We are listening. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, well, there's so many turning points in my life, but the one that I can actually vividly remember was, I think when I was in secondary school, I used to be a very lazy and laid back person, and my father was always on my case, always asking me to be serious with my studies, and that we have so many successful women in Nigeria, and that I could be one of them, and that it's no longer a man's world, that a woman could be what a man can be. And I remember he used to cite examples of Kufori Jolubi, and these what's it called? So many prominent and important women in Nigeria then. And I remember that at a point in time, I almost like I never really liked academics, and I was always like, oh, this one is just stressing me too much and all that. And I thought I was going to repeat a class, and when I realized that I could actually repeat, it prompted me to actually think about my life, and I had to really think about what I wanted to achieve in life, and that if well, at the end of the day, I wanted to make my parents proud, and I wanted to make myself proud, but mostly my parents. So that was a turning point in my life when I realized that I could actually repeat a class, and I thought about the shame and the embarrassment, and I said, no way, I'm not going to let this happen to me. And I just decided there and then that I had to do something, and that was when I started being serious with my academics.
That's quite encouraging. That means your parents were there trying and made it possible for you to.
They have always been there.
Thank you. That is wonderful. That is wonderful. Thank you very much. We go straight to our second question.
Okay.
What do you usually do to revive back your motivation when you are losing it? Your momentum, your zeal, whenever it goes down or it gets broken, just what do you do to revive back? Because every one of us find ourselves in this type of situation.
Yeah, definitely. It's you can't go through life without having ups and downs. there are moments where you'll be successful. There are moments where things will not go the way you actually expected it to go to, and you probably be disappointed in yourself. And it's just part of life. There's a time for everything. A season to laugh, a season to cry,
Exactly.
a season to plant, a season to harvest. And so if you can always remember that there's time for everything, there's season for everything. So even when you're faced with, try to think about the positive things that I've been successful in, and try to imagine that it could have been worse. So what I always do is I ask myself, could it have been worse? And if the answer is no, then I encourage myself and say, okay, I know I can do better. And I just pick up the pieces and then maybe move on.
Move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a wonderful one. Wow, thank you. Yeah, you still have more to say?
Most of all, I always revert back to God anyway, and ask God to give me the courage, to move on, because at the end of the day, even when you try to psych yourself up or motivate yourself, if you don't really have that strong faith or that conviction, I always revert back to God, or hold on to God and believe that there's nothing that I cannot do without God.
Yeah, that's very, very powerful. There is always God factor in everything. Yeah, it helps us to revive back. Yeah, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I go straight to the third question. Can you tell us, please, 2 things you do consistently and regularly that have helped you along the way and you still do them today?
I've actually thought I pray.
Yes, good.
I
That's
pray
one.
consistently.
Okay,
I work hard.
that as one. And working hard is.
I make sure that I make sure that my kids are doing what they're supposed to do.
Good.
Yeah, I make sure they do what they're supposed to do every day.
Thank you very much.
That's about it.
Yeah,
I do the same thing every day.
Yeah, thank you. You do pray, very good, which is powerful, which is required of us, and you work. The fourth question, what is your understanding of a coach or a mentor? Have you had one before? And what did you gain from having one?
Yeah, I think a coach or a mentor is somebody that it's like most times is there for you, if like motivates and encourages you and like show you the way. And I haven't really had anyone who I can actually, well, other than my parents, my husband, and I have a few good friends, encourage me, every now and then, but not that I've ever really had a coach in particular or like a mentor. I just have people along the way that have motivated me, that I've admired, and it's
cool.
I can actually pick my parents, and my husband as my mentors and coaches. Yeah,
you're just like me. If I should answer that, that was what I gave. My answer.
Are you serious?
My husband, my parents. Yes, we're thinking. Just the next question: 3 life lessons that you have come to learn. Just list them. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I've realized that hard work pays.
Hard work.
And with God on your side,
yes,
you can achieve almost everything that you put your mind to achieve. And I know that some people will say they don't work. I mean, you don't have to work hard to achieve everything or get everything you want in life. But I believe that hard work and integrity matters a lot. So, and yeah, I believe hard work and integrity, and of course, your faith in God also matters a lot.
Yeah.
So those are my guiding principles. I believe that everyone should, work hard, believe in God, and have your faith, and then have integrity. Those three things matter to me a lot, and I hold on dearly to those three qualities. Or
thank you very much. Yeah, hard work, integrity, and faith in God. What a powerful 3 lessons. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to the last question. If you are to give one word of inspiration, just one word, please, what will it be?
I can't think of just one word. Am I allowed to give 3?
Okay.
Be yourself.
Be yourself. Thank you very much. And on that note, we are ending this beautiful and lovely interview. Thank you so much, Kemi. I'm going to continue being myself. I'm taking that.
Yeah.
I'm taking that.
Yeah.
That has inspired me in this interview.
Yeah.
I'm going to continue being myself. I hope you all have enjoyed this and have learned one thing or the other. The aim and the objective is to share words that will inspire, encourage, and motivate us into action. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Until when next we come your way. Bye for now. Thank you, Kemi, for coming. We appreciate you. All right. Bye-bye.